What's going on, everyone? What is going on? See the title. You see the title. The struggle helps build character, and it helps prepare you for what's to come. Okay? So, I'm on here, give you guys a little bit of my testimony, some things that I've been through, that I continue to go through, So for starters, everyone, if you don't know, I'll fill you in. So, at the end of January, I had to get a major surgery done. They found a cancerous tumor on the lesser curvature of my stomach. Okay. I have a long cut from here all the way down to my navel. Okay. My healing is great. It's doing good. Not only that, was I fully financially prepared? Absolutely not. Absolutely. Get out here. Come here. Absolutely not. Once you think that you have it all together, that's when you find out that you don't. Okay? That's when you find out that you don't. And just because, I get on here and I smile all day doesn't mean that I don't go through challenges. Okay? I'd rather just focus on the positive. And, just because it's too much negativity out in the world, it's too much. So I just rather focus on the positive. I'm not ignoring what's going on, but I just rather focus on the positive. Okay? So was I financially prepared for things to come for me having to do my surgery? No, I was not. Absolutely, I wasn't. I had enough just to get me by. You see what I'm saying? I had enough just to get me by. And not only that, I still had to also make sure that my children were straight too. You see what I'm saying? Make sure that my mom was straight. Make sure that I was straight as well. And not only that, you see what I'm saying? I still had bills too. So, if you don't have financial means of pouring back into, your funds is going to get very low. So, just because I smile all day doesn't mean that I'm not struggling. Doesn't mean that I'm not going through challenges. Okay. And not only that, you guys, when I was just thinking, here lately, I've been kind of tossing and turning, honey, these breasts, okay, is tender to the touch. I said, hold on, okay? My breast is tender. My incision is tender. I'm just tender all over, okay? Tender. But, I was meditating this morning, and I was reading my Bible this morning, and a couple things came to me. The simple reason. Ooh, that's loud. But one thing that came to me was the fact that in my study Bible, I forgot where it was, but it asks a question as to what would you do if you did everything by the book and nothing went in your favor? What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? And sometimes our situation, we can do everything by the book. You see what I'm saying? And it feels like it doesn't go in our favor, and however, it's gonna be like that. It's definitely gonna be like that. But however, You know, at least you can say you did things honestly. You know, you did them by the book. You know, you didn't sell your soul. You didn't jeopardize your integrity. You didn't do any of that. Okay. However, you know, when you get to that point when it seems like you doing everything that you're supposed to do and you doing things by the book, sometimes, you know, um, when there's nothing left for you to do, just sit still. You know, just sit still. One thing that I've witnessed, the fact that my father definitely reassures me. When my battery is low, he reassures me. He reassures me, and I ask him for reassurance too. You know what I mean? Just because it is so easy to backslide. It is so easy to turn back and, you know, slip into your old ways. And it's so easy. When I tell you guys, it is so easy to just say, I'm throwing in a towel. Baby. Whew, yeah. But however, you know, I just look at it, you know, I've gotten this far. You know, I've gotten this far. He allowed me to get this far. Okay. But not only that, you know, we also have to be cautious. Okay. We have to be cautious of a lot of things, you know. So not only did my study Bible, you know, it brought that to my attention. You know, what would you do if you did things by the book and still things never went in your favor? What would you do? Okay, what would you do? Second thing that came to me was when when Joseph brothers sold him. You see what I'm saying? Like, they meant for that to destroy him. Do you understand? They meant for that to destroy him. And so a lot of times the things that we go through and you know, even though we may feel negative intentions from other people, you know, that is meant to break us, it actually builds our character and it prepares us for what's to come. Okay. But yes, Joseph brothers sold him, and you know, at the end, I ain't gonna even say at the end, but you know, later on in the story, they found out that Joseph was actually put into position to help them. You see what I'm saying? To help them. Was they expecting that? No. So a lot of times, we may complain, you know, we may mow and groan, but you know, we human. But we know we do all these things, but yet it's building our character. Okay, it's building our character. It's allowing us to be able to grow a backbone that we never had before, to stand up against things that is meant to break us, you know. And not only that, you guys, you know, it was also a story, you know, when Jesus was like, when he was like with a bunch of group, you know, he was a bunch of group. He was with a bunch of people, okay, and you know, everybody's calling out to him, and it's this young lady, it's this young lady who she touches, you know, she touches his garment and she is healed, you know. And Jesus like, hold on, who just touched me? Somebody touched me. I felt it. Who touched me? You see what I'm saying? You know, if you guys don't understand, just like how energy is transferable, a lot of things is transferable. You understand? You know, and the fact that, you know, she didn't touch him, but she touched his garment. You see what I'm saying? And I'm quite sure it was a lot going on at that time, you know, but he felt someone touch him, you know, he felt it leave him, you know, he felt something being given away, being utilized, being used. Okay? So, you guys, if Jesus was able to feel that, you see what I'm saying? How do people think, and how do you expect that you get drained? You don't get drained just from going to a particular place. There's a lot of things that can drain you, okay, and there's a lot of things that can fill you up. But however, you just have to be cautious. You have to be cautious that the people that's around you. You see what I'm saying? Because someone may think that you're doing awesome just because you keep a smile on your face. You see what I'm saying? Just because they see that doesn't necessarily mean they know what you got going on. They just see, what they see at that time. Okay? They don't know that you're struggling. They don't know anything unless you tell them. Okay? But would they believe it if you tell them? Is the question. So, just, a couple things just went across my mind, and that, I just I try to process, and just the simple fact that, no, I don't have it all together. I absolutely don't. But I can tell you this, I would rather focus on the positive than the negative. I would rather focus on what I do have compared to what I don't have. You see what I'm saying? And so, as long as I do that, I know, I say, if there's a will, there's a way. If it's my Father's will, then it's a way, okay? He's going to make sure that I'm great. You see what I'm saying? He's going to make sure that I'm good. And yeah, I may, sometimes I may want things, but just because I want them doesn't necessarily mean that it's good for me, okay? So, it's some things that I did want that I didn't get, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm here and I'm talking to you guys. You see what I'm saying? I'm doing great. Like I say, I had a major surgery done. 3 weeks in, well, I ain't gonna even say 3 weeks in. Honestly, to be truthful with you, the next day, Saturday, I was up and walking. I was bent over, but I was up and walking in the hospital. Shocker! So, glory be to God that he healed me. You feel me? And not only that, you guys, let me add the fact that be very cautious and tactful in your wording. Sometimes, like I tell you guys, words are spells. Whether you know it or not, words are spells. Like they said, the power of life and death lies in the tongue. So you have to be very cautious in what you say, okay? And what you say. Sometimes we can bring on some of our storms by not being cautious about what comes out of our mouth, whether we joking or not, So just make sure you good on that part. Just, be mindful of what you speak. And not only that, you guys, I am reading. Y'all see this? Yes, honey. Yes, baby. Yes. If you don't know, the environment which you create, in your home and things of that also plays a big part. A lot of times somebody's house or home or whatever you want to call it can actually be their prison as well. You see what I'm saying? It can definitely be their prison. So being able to make sure that your space, your home, your environment is peaceful. You see what I'm saying? Where, you want to stay home all the time. Where you want to stay home all the time, but make sure, it's a energy, it's a positivity, it's a welcoming, warming environment for you. Because that plays a big part also. So, on my downtime, on my healing, like I say, I always reflect. Always. That's nothing new. But reflecting and growing, that's me. I may be 5'1". Take that back. I'm 5'3". 5'3". I probably didn't shrink, maybe. But, I'm always growing. At least I try to, and I'm always open to new ideas and shut up. But I'm always open to new ideas and things of that, you know. I'm never too old to learn. It don't matter if it's a child, someone younger than me, it don't matter. I'm always open to growth, you know. So with that being said, you guys, I had to just come out here and share some things with you, you know. Just to kind of let you know that some of us, you know, we may have a handle on things, but do we all got our stuff together? For the most part, we think so until something happens, and then boom, that's when you find out that you didn't have it all together as you thought you did. So, just be mindful, be gentle with yourself. As long as you give it all you got and try to do, what you can do with what you have, that's all that matters, and then God will take care of the rest. You hear me? He'll take care of the rest. So try to focus on the positive more so the negative. Know the negative is there, but just, focus on the positive. It's 71 degrees today. Today is my mom's birthday. That's my other Pisces. I got another Pisces. His birthday is Saturday. My baby will be 17. 17 on you. You hear me? So, just trying to, get established and get ready for that. But other than that, you guys, hey, you know what I say. I say, share love, show it, and give it. And all of that good stuff.